Hello everyone. All right, this time we get to do a combo video. This is for Kei on the WBO. He has a site called BEYBASE'S. I was asked just to do a video just showing off a combo, explaining why it's good, you know. So enjoy. So this video we get to do the one and only Lord Spriggan 0Cross Extend Plus. I've used this in combo videos before. So how we're going to format this is you're going to basically get the explanation for this combo and everything, then the battles, and then after anything else, and then after all of my final wrapping up thoughts. Oh, and by the way, links in the description for everything. So I will be covering the combo of Lord Spriggan 0Cross Extend Plus. I'll be reading off for most of this, but I will give my own opinion on it, so that way you don't just hear me reading off a script. Parts are Lord for the layer base, the GT chip is Spriggan, the core disc is 0, the frame is Cross, and the driver and performance tip Extend Plus. You will notice in my videos, I do use this whenever I'm trying to do combo testings. I definitely pick out this combo, and especially whenever I go to these, when I go to the WBO tournaments, I always have Lord in my deck. So, obviously, let's go over the strengths. Now, the stamina for it has the best in-class stamina against opposite spin direction matchups and great stamina in same spin matchups, making it very safe and easy to use when Extend Plus is in its stamina mode. The burst stopper, so it basically, you're gonna notice that when you originally have Lord Spriggan, it has like this little stubs right there, those burst stoppers thing. That makes Lord incredibly hard to burst, but the thing is, if you use Lord a lot, it eventually wears down, obviously life after death. Cross provides the best overall life after death, so if you know to say LAD sometimes in videos, the ability to continue spinning briefly after toppling over at the end of the battle of any frame available for this combo. Yeah, okay, so obviously life after death. The driver versatility, yeah. So obviously Extend Plus has the 3 different modes: attack mode, the defense mode, which is not really like that much. Defense mode is just really aggressive. It's really just more of stamina and attack where you get different results. Attack mode, if you really want to use it, or if you just want to use stamina, it depends on the instance what you want to use. So going over the weaknesses, like I just mentioned, stopper and the recoil. It also has a vulnerability to ball-shaped tips and same spin. So since Extend Plus is like this sharp tip, the combo is vulnerable to ball-shaped tips, so like atomic, orbit metal, you know, etc. However, running into these is a rare... Okay, yeah, so for WBO tournaments, it's very rare that you're going to run into combos like that, since most people are just trying to play it safe, and... yeah. I will probably have... each one that I'm reading, I'll probably just have it there. Oh, also, Extend Plus wear. Extend Plus can also wear. The sharp tip can wear down relatively quickly, and it does kind of stop it from being as effective as it... You get the idea. You know, parts can wear down, and it eventually will have, like, you know what I mean. And a lot of times whenever I do these videos, sometimes I actually do have to reopen a bay for a part, because the parts just wear down, especially since I use it a lot. So especially if you want to go to these tournaments and you really want to do it, you always got to make sure your parts aren't that worn. And you got to be very strategic with how you're using it. Alrighty, so as we can see, as I dump these combos right here, we'll be trying out, what is it, Naked Spriggan, Paradox Volcanic Dash. We then have to have Curse Satan, Sting Keep Dash, Brave Valkyrie Ultimate Reboot Dash with the 2A where the alignment's not here, just the 3-bladed alignment, I guess. Master Left, Vanguard Bearing, Glide, yeah, you can basically see all the combos. I'll talk about it as we do it. So how it's going to work for this format is, what I'll do is, we'll do 2 rounds, or 4 rounds in total. One where I'll launch Lord first, the other bay, and then after, you get the idea. I'll make sure to do both rotations. Right now we are in left, so let's just get started with these battles. So, let's get it. Curse Satan, Sting Keep Dash. I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So Lord was launched first. As we can see right now, Lord seems to be doing exceptionally well. holding the ground. Still holding the ground. There we go. Lord Spriggan for that round. Now obviously we're gonna do and you can see a little bit of that pushback Lord's giving. I think it's going to be a little bit easier seeing it on other bays, when other bays actually give hits. Not this one. Oh, also we get to see Lord go up against... Master Left, I gotta say, in my own opinion, it's one of those things that really can give Lord a run for its money, in my opinion. We can see, basically just dominated that one Sparking Bay combo. Alright, next up, we're gonna do Master Left, Vanguard Bearing. Ugh. Alright, I will try that one more time. Just because I want to see something. And there we go. I launched Lord with a little bit more force there. We're just running through the rounds. But yeah, just to show Lord against some bays, obviously against opposite spin. Same spin. You might get cases where it does well, like we just saw, or you might get cases where it doesn't. It really just depends on what you're doing during the match, to be honest. Like what combos you're actually going up against. Yeah. Alrighty then. So let's try it up against next. We're gonna throw it up against. Let's do Glide. Round Rise. Yeah, this we should kind of just go to Lord. You know, to be honest, if Lord is going to just spin still the whole time, probably should have just done one round against the opposite spins. But yeah, it just demonstrates the point. We do get to test it out against the Brave one, which, to be honest, I don't think I've ever actually done in this stadium. Yeah, other than this game, this is just a standard base stadium. You might get cases like that. So, next up, we're gonna do it up against Brave. With Ultimate Reboot. Sometimes you might get that. We're just gonna try that. We're just gonna try that one more time. Yeah, so there we go. That's this whole recoil thing, if you're wondering. Is this gonna go to Lord? I guess we're gonna find out. I'm just wondering myself. Huh, Lord. I mean, I guess to that angle, whatever. Anyways, we get to go up against the naked combo. It just goes down like that. Well, I guess we just demonstrated why it's good against opposite spin. All right, now since that was left rotation, we are going to swap this to its right rotation. And now we're gonna see how Lord does against, we'll first do it up against the rights, then after the lefts. Let's get that Glide combo. Now things are gonna be a little bit different for, let's say, Lord versus Glide. Because of, now Lord's in the same rotation as Glide. We're gonna see what comes out of it. Okay, that one did go to Glide. I'm actually a little bit surprised with that one. Lord was very close to getting a burst finish. Big hit at the start, as we just saw. So obviously, it's going to depend on what combo to use against it. It really will. You saw before, clear out spin. It depends, you know, it depends. Yeah, do not sleep on rise. So, next up, we'll put that up against, stood up against the left naked. Did not get KO'd. We're gonna see now. You can see Lord Spriggan with that out spin. Next up, we're gonna do it up against Brave. So this time, let's get Lord ready. So an example, even latest releases like this, where you have Ultimate Reboot Dash and Brave giving a lot of attacks, you can still see Lord that can survive. Again, solid combo. Okay, let's get the Curse Satan one. This last one I'm very curious on after we get through the Curse. But you can basically see, Lord can take hits. We did see in a few rounds where it did get pushed back quite a bit. Sometimes you might pocket yourself out. Sometimes you might pocket out the other bay. Or you just somehow stand perfectly still and you can pull it off. So now, this is the ultimate matchup right now. Now we're gonna see. This is Lord Spriggan Right versus Master Diabolo's Vanguard Bearing. The Vanguard is from the World Hobby Fair one with the red Venom Diabolos. The Bearing is from Union very funny, both from Diabolos actually. The Union Diabolos WBA store. I've seen very close. I don't know. Maybe that was Lord or maybe that was a draw. I guess in the comments can decide. I'm pretty sure that went to Lord. But if you're gonna take anything out from this video is that this combo is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's actually happy to demonstrate. It's just solid. It really is just solid. And obviously you're gonna get different results on whatever you're going up against. Maybe sometimes the combo can't hold up, or maybe it can, or maybe it can't. But just see the fact that Lord is still holding up to this day against some selected combos just goes to show how good it actually is. As well, I would like to mention the fact that, yeah, this is actually the one I used was the one with the worn stoppers, because you don't see them anymore. So even something like that, which is incredibly worn, you could still see it gave some solid performance. I didn't burst against anyone. And yeah, I think it was good. Just to reiterate before we just do the conclusion, Curse Satan, Sting, Keep Dash 1D, Naked Spriggan with the Goku Way Paradox Volcanic Dash, Glide Around Rise, Master Left Bearing, Brave. Yeah, so Spriggan pretty much dominated all of it. So now, in conclusion, covering over the rest of it, layer alternatives, if you don't have Lord, Perfect Phoenix, Archer, Hercules, are like good alternatives if you want to use the 0Cross or Extend Plus. Perfect Phoenix is one of those things where I guess it depends. Well, I'm gonna ignore Sparking, but no, even then, Perfect Phoenix is one of those things that really has lived on for such a long time. So it definitely is one of those things you could use, or even Archer Hercules. Hercules too, man. That's why a lot of times seeing videos like, oh, Hercules does not die, because Hercules was just one of those things where TT did a great job on. And you could even put Hercules up against like the most recent of stuff, and if you have that combo, you're pretty likely to win. Obviously, it depends what you're going up against and etc. Chip alternatives. The GT chip does not have a significant effect on Lord, at least with the brand new stoppers that are intact, but Longinus and Pegasus are good alternatives to Spriggan. Yeah. I've seen, for left combo, I've seen people use Lord Longinus. I've seen for, if it's just pure right spin, I've seen Lord Pegasus. I've even seen some other ones like Lord Valkyrie or even more Diabolos. It just depends, but obviously the main ones would have to be Longinus and Pegasus that I've seen used. For disc and driver alternatives, Using 00 wall, 0 wall, Vanguard bearing are good and popular alternative to the 0Cross X10 Plus combo. I'll probably just have this up right here and just keep it there for a second while I go over basically what you need. You need the Lord Spriggan, which is in the GT Triple Booster set. You need from the 0 you can get from either Dead Phoenix, Big Bang Genesis, or Emperor Fornius. Some are harder to get than others, it just depends. For the Cross Frame, Blaze Ragnarok, or you can get the one from the GT Random Booster, Volume 17 with Wizard Bahamut. For X10 Plus, you can get the Union Achilles release of X10 Plus, because the launcher one, because the original X10 Plus chip thing, it came in a launcher, and it's really hard to get that set. You're better off just buying the Union. And that's basically what you need to make the combo and the pros and the cons for everything. But yeah, in between this, you know, I'll probably either have the battle, depending on however this is formatted, but yeah. Alright, so that's the end of it. I will obviously be doing more combo videos, but again, solid combo. For me, I've been using this for the longest time. I mean, I think I probably switched 0 for 00. Other than that, it's pretty much what I would use. I think, for the most part, I think it was Lord Dragon 0Cross X10 Plus. If you go back to actually my videos on WBO tournaments, I think that was one of the, that was like the main one that I used. I think that was the one I used it in LA, I'm pretty sure, to my memory. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below as always. I guess leave some thoughts for the combo, how good you, I guess not really how good. I guess comment some competitive combos that you think. Yeah, that works out, sure. All right, sick. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome and amazing day. And links in the description for everything, especially the blog post where you can find out other competitive combos that you can also try out for GT and all that cool stuff. So, links in the description.